everybody. Welcome to Movie Mavens, home of the Spicy Double Feature. I'm Carson Green.
And I'm Annie Janes. This week's Spicy Double Feature is Wuthering Heights and 500 Days of Summer.
See, now, Annie, what'd you do the air quotes for?
Because there are literally quotation marks on the title of the film, Wuthering Heights.
Is that for real?
Yeah, it's like Wuthering Heights, which is funny because that is what the movie is a like incorrect an adaptation, of the source material. So it's kind of calling itself out weirdly.
We're going to talk about this.
Yeah, well,
I have some thoughts.
I cannot. We're a few weeks past, like when it first came out. We have not talked about it. I'm so excited to hear your reaction. But we happened to both watch another new release that we want to talk about ahead of our Spicy Double Feature.
Yes.
And that is the new latest Gore Verbinski movie, Good Luck, Have Fun, Don't Die. Gore Verbinski is a director who did Pirates of the Caribbean. In my opinion, a perfect film. Historically was perfect on accident. Like it was like a complete accident that was a very good movie. He also did Rango.
Oh, right.
He did The Ring, which I really enjoyed and you really hated.
Yeah.
He did A Cure for Wellness, which I haven't seen, but I would like to. And then The Lone Ranger. Oh, and of course, Mouse Hunt, which I grew up on.
He loves Johnny Depp. This guy and Johnny Depp are thick as thieves.
They're thick as thieves. Okay, but before I hear your opinion on Good Luck, Have Fun, Don't Die.
Yeah.
Did you know that good luck, have fun is a phrase that people say before starting a game, like a video game, like a competitive online game? In the chat, people put in GLHF. Good luck, have fun.
I did not.
Little trivia for you there.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's inside baseball.
Little inside baseball, yeah. Okay, well, what did you think of this film?
You mean the documentary that we watched?
The documentary.
Yeah, okay, I feel like I have had some sort of spiritual awakening in the last year about my phone addiction and just like looking around literally with my eyeballs, looking in the physical world of like, oh shit, we're all addicted to our phones. And I think that AI is like accelerating and, like making things worse in a really big and impactful way. And because I am now like almost borderline off of the internet, I'm like very much not online anymore. It was really comforting to know that there are so many people thinking about this. Because I'm not having these conversations online, obviously.
Yeah. So you're alone in your quest.
Yes.
Outside of me, who is trying, I'm just farther behind you.
Yeah.
On my journey.
Yeah. So it was reassuring. Like hundreds of people worked on this movie, all going towards this goal of like, hey, if something doesn't let up, like we're all just going to be addicted to our phones and it's going to suck.
Yes. And if you aren't familiar with like the premise, basically it's like Sam Rockwell is a time traveler from the future who comes back to say that the future is fucked. And the reason is our phones and AI. And the film is kind of like almost like an anthology, but it's way more connected than an anthology, where we see different chapters of how our phones and AI are bad. And it's kind of like Black Mirror too.
Yes, it is very much like Black Mirror.
And okay, I felt the same way, Carson, where I felt like it felt good to see somebody speak truth to power. Somebody up there saying, this is a fucking problem. And when some of the reviews on this, like Letterboxd, etc., are like annoyed that it's preachy. And
we need to be preached to.
I am like, this is an actual problem.
Yeah.
So we need to be preaching it.
Yeah.
Like, I was for this movie
Me too.
stating the subtext so clearly because
Yeah.
it clearly needs to be stated because there is a problem.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
No, listen, I went to see this movie at the Grove in LA.
Mm-hmm.
And it was a full theater, and I got tickets last minute, so I was way in the back. I was up at the top, and the girl next to me could not stop looking at her phone.
In the middle of the movie?
In this movie in particular. It was like she's addicted to her phone so badly that like she could not even get what the movie was trying to say into her brain without being interrupted by her phone.
Dude. Okay, well, this brings up a whole other topic of like, would you ever say something to someone on their phone in the theater?
I mean, I gave her several opportunities.
What were the opportunities?
To put it away. It was just a very stern look directly in the eyes.
Oh, wow. Yeah, okay.
But I mean, it's just obvious, like, she's addicted to her phone.
Well, yeah, well, I don't understand why people come spend $15 to look at their phone. I have not ever said anything, but during this movie, there was like 3 people around me that were on their phone, like right before it started or during the like opening titles, which I'm like, this is a fucking sacred space. And I was like, as I was catching on to the themes of the movie, I was prepared to speak up, which I've not done. But I was prepared to be like, yo, can you put your phone away? Like,
yeah,
at the very least, that's distracting to me.
Yes.
But it's embarrassing with this film.
I agree. I went to see a movie with my brother a few weeks ago, and he was looking at his phone, and I said something to him, obviously. I'm like, hello, I don't want to look at your phone right now. I want to watch the movie. Can you put that shit away?
Yeah,
and,
it's easier with your brother.
Yeah, and he was like, oh yeah, my bad.
I just don't like that it seems like that rule of like don't be on your phone in the theater is less important, or it's like not really upheld anymore.
Yeah, and I think that literally it's because people are just straight up addicted. Like, it is an addiction, and we need to treat it like that. It's not like, I don't think it's a choice anymore. It's not a choice for people to like open their eyes and immediately put their phone in their face.
Yeah.
Like, that's not a choice that they're actively making.
Man. And okay, so I have been not looking at my phone before noon or after 8 p.m.
Mm-hmm.
That's where yeah, that's good. That's where I'm at. I'm under 2 hours of screen time, but I want that to be 1 hour.
Yeah. Me too. And likewise.
So, but what that has done, the like time limit, is when I do get on it, I can really feel what it's doing to my body.
Yeah.
And it feels bad.
Yeah. It feels bad. It does feel bad.
And it's like, I remember when I first tried TikTok, that the like scrolling of the videos felt overwhelming to my system.
Yeah.
And I didn't like it. I was like, oh, this is too much. But then it's like, I just overcame that, got used to that. But that's still happening.
You powered through that.
Powered through. I'm strong. But it's like, that's still happening to my system. I'm just like less aware of it. It's so bad. Anyway, so this movie,
right.
I was like hesitant to recommend it because of the later parts of the film. For instance, like the giant cat monster. I was like, I don't know if Carson might hate this, but I know she'll love the message of it earlier. So outside of just like the fact that we agree wholeheartedly with the message, did you enjoy the film?
I did. I will say though, I did feel the length. And it's not because I was like itching to look at my phone, like the girl next to me. It was just like, I feel like it just could have been a little more concise.
I think the ending dragged on a little bit.
Yeah, I think we could have cut one of those subplots. But it's interesting that you bring up the cat in particular. I liked the kind of fantastical route that we took towards the end there. I think it really like it felt like it was, we were able to close the loop of like we live in an AI world by introducing all of these things kind of earlier in the film.
Yeah.
Which I liked. Okay, but if I were a character in this movie, I would be the cat monster, I think.
Is that who you were when you said, I know who I am? Yeah. Oh, I thought you were going to be Haley Lou Richardson, who is like, has an allergy to technology.
I mean, she's a close second, but no, I think I'm the cat monster, just kind of doing my own thing. Swinging dick.
Swinging glitter dick. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, I really liked the little, I don't know, vignette about the teachers.
Yeah. Oh,
and how addicted the students were to their phones, that they turned into zombies, basically. And then there was Haley Lou Richardson's, where there's like a VR headset that people are choosing to like live within. Like, society's so bad, so you live in this alternate world. And then there was a mother whose son died in a school shooting.
Oh, God.
And she like clones him with an AI brain, essentially. And I liked that one because it was also extremely candid about how school shootings are a problem. And it's making jokes like, oh, is this your first time? And she's like, what do you mean? Like, your first kid to die in a school shooting? Don't worry, it gets easier. Like, jokes like that. And our theater was also packed, Carson. And we tried to see it like 2 nights earlier. It was sold out. Okay. So people are seeing this, which is good. Yeah. I don't know if it's actually making money, but they're seeing it in LA and Albuquerque, New Mexico. What would you give it out of 10?
I think probably an 8. I want to watch it again. It was really funny.
I would also give it an 8.
I do want to say too that Sam Rockwell is just literally leaps and bounds a better actor than just literally anyone else on the screen.
That's true.
It was like we couldn't have gotten anybody closer to his pedigree.
I think he's just so good, and that opening like monologue, essentially,
so good.
Yeah, where he just commands the space in the room, but also my attention. Like, I was hanging on to every word.
Yes.
And it was long.
It was. I hadn't even seen a trailer for this. I literally had no idea what this movie was about. Not one single clue.
That's so fun.
It was refreshing. Yeah, it was fun.
I really wish you could have seen Nirvana, the band, the show, the movie, because it would have made an excellent double feature, because it's also a time travel film.
Okay.
And on that note, if you, the audience, can go see Nirvana, the band, the Nirvana, the band, the show, the movie, not to do with the actual band, go see it. Biggest wreck. Right. Okay. Well, are you ready to jump into Wuthering Heights?
Yes.
Wuthering Heights, air quotes.
Yeah, Annie, please hit us with some facts.
All right, this was written and directed by Emerald Fennell, starring Margot Robbie, Jacob Elordi, and Hong Chow. Here's the description from IMDb. A passionate and tumultuous love story set against the backdrop of the Yorkshire moors, exploring the intense and destructive relationship between Heathcliff and Catherine Earnshaw. You and I loved Saltburn.
Loved it.
I didn't like Promising Young Woman. I don't know if you've seen that yet.
I have seen it. I don't think I liked it. I don't really like... Well, we don't have to talk about it. But I don't think I liked it.
Okay. Well, Carson, tell me, what did you think of Wuthering Heights?
Okay, first I want to address the elephant in the room.
Okay.
About this being an adaptation. Obviously there is a lot of controversy about this movie. And I kind of take offense. I take offense, okay?
To what?
The controversy. And I think that it is pointed at Emerald Fennell, where it was not pointed at Stanley Kubrick, for instance, in his adaptation of The Shining, which omitted and changed a lot from the book.
Okay. Is that true? I don't know.
That is true. That is true. And that's true for Forrest Gump, for instance. A lot was changed and omitted in that book.
Yes.
In that adaptation.
Yes.
Shawshank Redemption, for example. A lot was changed and omitted.
Mm-hmm.
And the ire was not there. The ire was not there for those men who made those movies.
Yes.
And we look at Wuthering Heights. A lot was changed and omitted because it is, again, an adaptation.
Yes.
In adaptation, that inherently means that things are changed and omitted. It is being adapted from a novel to a film.
Right. And I am on record saying that I think that films should just like do whatever they want to the source material. Because I don't like it when they're beholden to it.
I don't either.
Because it's a movie, it's not a book anymore.
I agree. And
so we don't give a fuck about the book is what we're saying.
Yes. Yeah.
So if that's where you're at, but there's so many opinions that you can go find to feel validated if that's where you're at. We're here for a hot take. Or maybe not, because do we even like the film? We haven't even gotten to it yet. But I'm agreeing with you though. Like it feels unfair. It feels like unfair heat coming for Emerald. It feels like it's just is this stupid man's world we live in, where it's like pile on because girl did bad, and when boy do bad, it's like have we forgotten Saltburn? It feels like now we hate Saltburn or something. It's really, it's frustrating.
No, it is. It's been really frustrating to see this conversation roll out, and people have been hating on this movie for like 6 or 8 months. Like, I feel like since we got the very first trailer, people were dogpiling on this movie, and it's like, what are we doing?
Yeah. Hating on women.
Let the girl live. Damn. Now, with that being said, now that I've gotten that off my chest, this is an extremely mid movie. I'll just say that.
Listen, 2 things can be true. No, I agree. I really didn't love it. Didn't care for it. Didn't hate it, but it just didn't work for me.
Me neither. I will say, though, very stylish. I mean, I had a good time watching it because she knows how to make a really beautiful movie, and she casted just 2 of the hottest people to ever live.
Straight up.
Which was really, like, it was fun watching them go at it, like all them. But even then, it's like, show me a nipple. Like, I want full frontal. Like, we got nothing.
Where the areola at?
Right. You expect me to believe that the 2 of the hottest people to ever live are fucking with their clothes on every time? Hello?
I don't even know that I mind like the absence of nudity, but I do think that the opening scene, there's like a man being hung, and like the audience is kind of getting off on this idea. And then the man being hung even has a boner. And there's a nun who is watching and like maybe even orgasms with this view, which I believe is how it happens in the book. But that is such a spicy way to open the film. I thought that the sexcapades would be more inventive and intense and spicy than they were. Like I was expecting them to have like a hanging fetish scene with the 2 of them by the end, and it never got anywhere near that kind of spice. So it felt like with the marketing and with the opening scene, I thought that this would be a lot like saucier than it was. And I don't even like nudity is, I don't even care about. It's like the ideas weren't even that hot.
Yeah.
When Heathcliff and Catherine were finally going at it, it was just like going at it here, going at it there. It wasn't like these spicy ideas of like using the horse bit or whatever that we see these other people use. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I felt like false advertising.
Yeah. I'm going to have to agree with you on that.
Mm-hmm.
I also wasn't that intrigued by their will they, won't they kind of yearning romance. Let me tell you what the more intriguing plot for me was Nellie.
Same.
Played by Hong Chow.
And I was excited by that when I was watching it. I was like, oh, this is like, I didn't realize there'd be like another character that is fucking things up.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Well, and then too, like, we are shown the mistreatment that she has. Like, so many different people tell her, like, nobody wants you, nobody loves you. And we see that, and we see what that does to her. But we don't see a lot of Kathy and Heathcliff's. Like, we just see them kind of looking at each other, like, hanging out.
One of my biggest criticisms is, like, I don't know who they are. Mm-hmm. Like, I don't actually know why they fell in love outside of, the inherent chemistry that they have. That's like, silent, that they just pick up on. Mm-hmm. Like, I don't know what is so special about these two together. Mm-hmm. And that really was frustrating because I didn't care so much about where it ended up.
Yeah, I have to agree with you.
What did you think when Heathcliff shows back up and he has had a glow up? And he has this plan to, like, I don't know, his plan of getting her back / if not ultimate destruction. I suppose. I don't know.
I think I just needed more information.
Less vibes.
Like, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was very vibe heavy. I think I just needed more information. Like, was he a pirate? Like, how did he buy Wuthering Heights? Like, what happened? Because he was literally a pauper. Like, the man had nothing. He was a servant.
You want to know how he got his money, how he got his bag?
Well, yes. And, like, how that has now informed how and why he wants to live the way that he does.
Apparently, and I could be wrong about this, but, like, in the book, it's more of like a long con on his part. Like, when he comes back, it's not because he's, like, glowed up and he's like, let's do this. He comes back because he wants revenge from the moment that Kathy, I think, chooses the other man. So he comes back on a plot. He's, like, plotting already. And that would have been more interesting too, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Than what we get. It just feels like she wanted to make a movie. Emerald Fennell wanted to make a movie that was like, and this could have been a studio thing, because I know this feels studio to me, like studio now. She wanted to make a movie that was like very just Valentine's Day appropriate, like not much more than a hot romance. And I would have liked, like the Nellie stuff. I wanted more of that.
Me too.
I was close to really feeling for her, but there was just like something missing.
I think I did. She was maybe the only character that I actually cared about.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I did like that she was complicated too. Mm-hmm. Like, she did bad things. She was kind of a bad person. They were actually all bad people. And I enjoyed that aspect. Mm-hmm. And I did, to agree with you your earlier point, I love the way it looked. Like, I loved this, like, the Wuthering Heights, the house built into the cliff. I love that the sunset is red. Mm-hmm. I even fuck with when we see the dad drunk in a room and there's like piles of bottles. Yes. I could have dealt with more of that. There's also this amazing montage where we see when Margot Robbie first like starts her life with the rich neighbor, and they have all these parties, and there's like a fish bowl that's one of those statues, and they have these crazy outfits, and that was a great montage. We never even saw those sets again or those scenes. It felt like that. Yeah. It felt like a real world in that moment, and it looked really good.
Mm-hmm. And you know what, Annie? To that point, a lot of this movie kind of reads like they shot too much.
And they made a montage out of it.
And they needed to just like kind of edit it together. Like even some of the like fucking scenes. It's like you guys just shot too much and now you have to splice this together somehow.
Maybe so.
And, yeah, that's how it felt. That's how it felt a lot of the movie.
Yeah. But then it was like other moments were just so repetitive. Like her husband, Catherine's husband, like getting fed up with her. The scene where Heathcliff and Catherine are outside his house and he's like, come back inside. Was so weird.
Yeah.
Like, what did he think was happening? It just didn't. And then he looks out the window and she's like, he can't see us. It was just strange.
Yeah.
I wouldn't watch it again. I'll say that.
I don't think I will either. And it's not because of all the other reasons that the internet hates this movie. It's because it genuinely is just okay.
Right. Reputation aside. It's just okay.
Aside. Yeah, okay. I love the visual of her dying. That was my favorite scene. And I know that's fucked up to say, but there was like leeches all like on her and then like up on the wall behind her. And then we get this big shot of like the whole room and she's just gushing blood out of her crotch. Like,
that was great. That was
so good. It was so realized. Gothic. Yes.
I love the leeches on her skin wall.
Yes, me too.
Yeah.
And the skin wall itself was so weird. Like
weird.
I wanted more goth.
More freaky deaky.
Yes.
Or goth, yeah. I just wanted more freaky deaky.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that was great. And I think I did get emotional. Not drop tear and I don't think I welled up, but it was just like I felt the start of that feeling when that was happening, when Jacob Elordi's on the horse, he's not going to make it. And just this idea that she's been wuthering away, if you will. And it could have been avoided. I don't know. Something about all that was making me a little emotional. And so I'll give it props for that. Made me feel a little bit.
I think in a great alternate ending would have been if he actually fell in love with Isabella, his pet.
She was into it.
Yeah, she was into it. And you know what? I like their full BDSM scene of her being his pet, of her being on the collar. I liked that.
Even hearing the term BDSM scene, I'm like, what it was like not much.
But it was. I mean, she was literally collared.
That's true. And barking.
Literally on her hands and knees.
Yeah. Well, that would have been an interesting ending. We talked about this offline. I kind of want to read the book because I'm curious how freaky it is, considering how old the book is.
Yeah.
And I wonder why it was changed.
I don't want to read the book. I, for one, don't think I can handle Victorian era depictions of women suffering. Just can't handle it.
Not a good time. Not a good time. Well, are you ready to score it?
Yes. 6 for the outfits.
Yeah, it's a 6 for me.
Okay, period.
So see, not even that bad, y'all.
Yeah, mid.
I had fun. I'm glad I saw it in the theater.
Me too. It was fun.
Yeah. All right. Movie Maven score 6 out of 10. Let's move on and talk about 500 Days of Summer. Okay.
Oh my God. Please, Annie, can you hit me with some facts?
This movie came out in 2009. It was written by Scott Neustadter and Michael H. Weber. It was directed by Mark Webb, who directed the Amazing Spider-Man movies. And I always remember thinking that was funny because his last name is Webb.
That is funny.
And it is starring Zooey Deschanel and Joseph Gordon-Levitt. Here's a description from IMDb. After being dumped by the girl he believes to be his soulmate, hopeless romantic Tom Hansen reflects on their relationship to try and figure out where things went wrong and how he can win her back. Wow. I'll start on this one.
Yeah.
This is the rom-com of the millennial generation. I had not seen this in a very long time. But when it came out in 2009, I'd watched it a lot and I had really fallen in love with it. And at the same time, I had misinterpreted it.
As I think a lot of people had.
Which is funny because the movie literally starts with a scene where young Joseph Gordon-Levitt, young Tom, is watching The Graduate and misinterprets The Graduate. Here's the thing. In 2009, I hadn't seen The Graduate. And if I had, I wouldn't have understood the ending either. And now, having my full frontal lobe developed, I can understand this film. And you know what? I still really like it.
Oh, okay.
I still really like it.
Yeah.
And what I think I like about it is how much charm and ideas that this film has from a direction standpoint that gives it character. For example, the musical kind of flash mob scene.
I knew you were going to say that. I knew you were going to say that. Yes.
The French scenes when he's seeing a film and he's like inside these like old French films.
Suffering.
Yes. All of the like little 8mm like film. All the little 8mm like film vignettes or moments. All of that, like it felt like When Harry Met Sally plus nods to other like film genres sprinkled throughout.
Yeah. You know, it's also like a perfect encapsulation of 2009.
It was so nostalgic.
The cardigans,
the music, the cut of their pants, the soundtrack.
Sweet Disposition is so iconic.
All the Regina Spektor, Feist. It is also, I think, the soundtrack of being a millennial.
Yeah, it really is. It's like the introduction of twee.
Yes, for sure. And I had a big crush on Joseph Gordon-Levitt in this film. Well, what did you think revisiting it? And when had you last watched it?
So I watched it recently, like in the last 2-ish years. And I had a realization like, Tom is the bad guy. Right. This is actually like he actually just didn't listen to her whatsoever, and he has misinterpreted every single signal that she has given him. And he has idealized this woman, as men do. And so revisiting it like with that framework, I was just kind of annoyed at him the whole time. I really was. Like, I was not rooting for him. I wasn't sympathetic to him. It was like, you have dug your own fucking grave, sir.
Yeah, you're like, you made your bed, now lie in it.
Yes, yeah. But I agree with you. This is a really fun movie. And I also really liked how we are cutting between summer day 30 and summer day 330.
Like, it's out of order. And really there's not a lot of like connected scenes. It's sort of just like moments.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. And something else I really like about this movie, which is an underrated thing, I think, is that it is very much an LA movie.
It is totally an LA movie.
Very much so. She lives in K-Town. He lives downtown. Like, they work downtown. Like, it's showing a part of LA that isn't very often shown on screen in a way that this is shown, which I really appreciated.
And the park that he likes to sit at. Yeah. On the note of Tom, I just have to get this off my chest.
Mm-hmm.
Being a architect and drawing skylines
Mm-hmm.
are two vastly different skills.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't like that the movie is like trying to pretend that being an architect and drawing skylines is the same thing.
Thank you for pointing that out. I also want to point out that greeting card writer is no longer a profession.
I loved seeing like the number of greeting card writers they had. Mm-hmm. And I love the idea that like 20 people would be paid to spend 40 hours probably writing like 10 sentences.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of amazing.
Being paid handsomely because they all live in LA.
That's so true. Man. Yeah, that was a bit of a bummer.
Just no longer a profession whatsoever. I do wish Tom the best. But it was just really frustrating watching him
get it wrong.
Get it wrong.
But to me, it just felt like it was such a real depiction, though, of someone that would do that and fool themselves basically over and over and over again. I wasn't annoyed, but I wasn't annoyed because maybe I'd seen the movie too many times. Like back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I think I just found him funny. Like he just is such a hopeless romantic that he can't understand it. And so when he finds out that she is engaged, I did think that I could understand and empathize how crazy that would feel from him of like, what do you, this whole time you started with love isn't real. And now you're telling me you're married. That would be very confusing and difficult. But I loved her. I love that they had that conversation post relationship where she's like, I just was sure about something that I was never sure with you. Yeah. Woo! So good.
Yeah. No, that was powerful.
I love that the movie took it all the way there to the point of like, why didn't we work? Like it said what was all on our minds, basically.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's just such a real thing of like, you think that love isn't real until you find the one, and he wasn't the one. And I appreciate that depiction.
Yeah. Yes. But I think like Tom put all of that work on her to like when she was telling him from the beginning, I don't want to be in a relationship. I don't believe in love. You're not my boyfriend. I'm not your girlfriend. She told him over and over and over again. And then whenever he finally realizes that now, like, he has hurt his own feelings over and over again, he's expecting her to explain why when she was telling him all along, like, we're not together. We're friends. Like,
yeah, I think when they're breaking up, that is true. But when he finds out she is engaged, I would be confused too. I'm like, this goes against your entire ethos that you told me that I now understand.
Yeah.
And she like came to him to hash this out also.
Yeah.
Interestingly. Anyways. But no, he is the bad guy, and it's so funny that we all misunderstood it. But I gotta say that the opening quote in the film not only leaves a bad taste in my mouth, but like feels like it's setting us up to be on his side and not on the right side. Do you agree?
I do agree, and I feel like that's also very 2009.
Totally.
Where women were still bitches back then.
Right. So the opening quote is like a play on the persons depicted in this film are, if they like relate to someone that's a complete coincidence, that goes away. Then it says, especially you, some woman's name, and then bitch. And so like to frame the whole movie with that quote to me is telling me that Summer is the bad person, not Tom.
Yeah.
It's very strange.
Yes And there's also like some weird slut-shamey stuff
Mm-hmm.
that I really didn't like and also left a really bad taste in my mouth. That was also very 2009.
That's what I was just
And
going to say.
it was really, I guess it's kind of refreshing to see like how far we've come in such little time that like
you can't, they're just calling Zooey Deschanel a slut because she doesn't like Tom. Like that.
mm-hmm.
And that is so 2009. That was the language of the era for sure.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. There was a gay moment where we're using gay as a derogatory term. And this is not a bad thing. I just had forgotten about the scene where they shout penis.
Oh yeah.
And so there's a few scenes like that where I'm like, oh my God, I forgot all about this scene. Or the expectation reality. That's another charming moment to me. It's a very good scene.
It's really good.
And I love that they're like, we're going to put this to Regina Spektor. And hearing it now, like, this is so weird. I love how committed it was to the soundtrack, basically. Letting it have the audio. Anyways.
The soundtrack is so good. I had the soundtrack on CD literally in my car when I was in high school. Yeah.
Speaking of that, were you a mixed CD person?
Yes.
Me too.
Uh-huh. I've been making playlists and mixed CDs literally since LimeWire.
Yeah. Yep. I was a huge mixed CD person. I love making mixed CDs for people. I had the stack like that you could buy from Walmart that was this big, and I would plow through those. I loved it. So I do think the scene where she had like never heard of a song that he had put on a mixed CD track number 1, that would have hurt. Yeah. That would have hurt my feelings too.
Yeah.
I'm like, that is my love language, mixed CDs.
Yeah, but I mean, it's also like she's not that into you.
It just wasn't that serious, and he had no idea.
He should have had an idea because she kept telling him. But I digress.
That's right. She really did keep telling him over and over again. Yeah, it's crazy.
You know what this movie kind of reminded me of too? I think just like stylistically, and maybe even in terms of themes, was Her. I kept getting Her vibes.
Her?
Yeah.
Her? Really?
Yeah.
Ooh,
did you not?
Okay. No, I wasn't thinking that.
And maybe it was just like of the era because I think Her came out in 2010 too.
Oh, really? No, I think that came out in like 2014.
Sure. Mm-mm.
Google 2013.
Right oh, okay. Well, 4 years apart. I don't know. It was, I think, just like, maybe it was all the shots of the city because the city is very involved in Her too. Like he spends a lot of time outside. And I also felt like everyone was kind of uniform.
Yeah.
In terms of like what they were wearing.
Their costumes. Yeah.
Yes, the costumes were very uniform in this movie.
Yeah.
And then too, like some of the color grading is like, wow, this is
it looked good.
Inspired. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was inspired.
I think it was aiming high. Like I think this movie was trying to be like, was punching above its weight. I was constantly thinking about When Harry Met Sally, how this feels like that, but with like added ideas. And I just had such a good time watching this, considering I don't think I had seen it since maybe 2013, like something like that. And in that period, I'd probably watched it like 7 times or something. So there was like sound effects that I'm like literally sound effects. I'm like, oh yeah, I remember that one. But I love that nostalgic feeling. So I had a really good time, and I do think it's a good movie, like rom-com wise.
Yeah.
I think it's up there.
I think you might be right.
It's just complicated, which I love. Yeah. I love that it's complicated. And when I went to Letterboxd, some of the reviews were stating the same sentiments of that we're saying of like, I misinterpreted it, but it still is working. It's just like different.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it does still work. I think it is still like a strong story, a strong movie, but it is like, oh, this is I'm on Summer's side.
Yes, totally. Team Summer all the way.
Team Summer. And
Zooey Deschanel, is it like in her contract that she has to sing in a movie she's gonna star in? Because Elf, this film, she be singing.
She do be singing. Well, that was also when both of those movies were made. She was making music at the time. She and him.
She and him. She and him?
She? Him?
Oh, what an era. Okay, well, are you ready to score it?
Yes. I am going to give this movie a full 7.
I'm going to give it an 8.
Yeah.
Okay, 7.5 out of 10 Movie Maven's score. Better than Wuthering Heights. And yeah. I think this one will be more in the zeitgeist mentally, too.
Mm-hmm.
Over time.
I agree. Yeah, I'll revisit this movie.
Me too.
It's also just like a little time capsule.
It is. Like, I would show my future kids this when they're of age and with the caveats, obviously.
Yeah.
But I would, because it is like, we were in this shit. Like, we were in this era. It is so wild to see.
Yeah. No, it really is. Why were we rolling around in like baby doll dresses?
Oh my God. I love looking at those Tumblr fashion collections of this era of like the girls that were really into the fashion. I don't know why. I wasn't personally in the baby doll dress, but it was there.
Girl, I was.
Really?
And I had the cardigan to match.
I had the cardigans. Maybe we could find some 2009 photos of us. Oh,
that would be fun. Ooh, okay. I probably have some.
That would be fun. Oh man. Okay. Okay, well, I thought this was a really good double feature.
Me too.
And thanks so much for watching, listening, y'all.
Yes, thank you. If you want to talk to us, write to us on Instagram at Movie Mavens, or send us an email, moviemavenspodcast@gmail.com, or leave us a comment. We're reading comments, baby. And that's going to be it. Movie Mavens all the way out.